Hi my little flowers, today I'm back with another diabetes video, which is called 5 Weird Things that Diabetics Do. Odd things that we do as diabetics that other people probably look at us like, what planet are you from? I think of them as normal as a person who has diabetes, and if you have diabetes you probably think of it as something that's normal as well. But I've realized from friends and family pointing these things out to me that it's actually really weird, just all the things that I do. Number 1, which is something that I think all diabetics are guilty of at least sometimes. It's something I don't do all the time, but I do it sometimes, and that is licking blood off of our fingers. So just like that little, this probably sounds absolutely disgusting to most of you, but to us it's normal. You check your blood sugar, you don't have a specific place you're gonna wipe it, or sometimes, this reminds me, sometimes I've actually wiped it on my clothes. Don't do that, that's really gross. We've all licked the blood off of our fingers at some point. I think it's pretty normal, but it probably looks weird to people who are watching. It's just weird how normal it is to me. I actually do keep like a little tissue thing inside of my little case that has everything in it, like my glucometer and stuff like that. I have something to wipe my fingers on, but if I don't, I will lick it, and I have no shame. The second thing is never throwing away test strips. This isn't my bad diabetes habits video because it's a really bad habit, but for some reason I hate having to throw my test strips away. If it's a bulk of test strips, like 40 at a time, that I've just kind of collected in my glucometer bag or my purse or on the floor of my bedroom, inside my bed, whatever, I will then throw it away as a group, but individually I just hate having to go to the trash can to throw it away after checking my sugar. I'll usually just stick it like in my pocket, in the bottom of my purse, or in my glucometer bag because it's just for some reason more convenient. I don't know. It's just like too much of a hassle for me to do it, and I never do it. So it's kind of weird that like pretty much any diabetic that you would know probably has some sort of like trail of test strips that's leading up to them. I mean, that's how you find us basically. If you can't locate a diabetic, just look for the test strips and you'll find them because they are freaking everywhere. Number 3, sometimes we smell like insulin. I would describe the smell of insulin like the chloroseptic spray that you spray in your throat when you have a sore throat. I used to use that when I was a kid. I haven't used it in quite a while, but the first time I ever smelled insulin, I was like, wow, it smells like chloroseptics. For the most part, I'd say it's a pretty close match to what insulin smells like. So the good thing is it doesn't smell terrible. It doesn't smell like actually what I would expect insulin to smell like. I'm not really sure what I thought it would smell like, but I thought it might smell bad. It doesn't. Number 4, randomly waking up and eating everything in the kitchen. So this happens when you have a low blood sugar because you're basically like an animal that's just looking for any food that they can get, and just having one little snack usually is not satisfactory, especially when you're waking up in the middle of the night just completely starved of sugar and you just need it. Usually, and I've heard this from many people, so I know it's not just me, we will go to our kitchen, we will open the cabinets, we'll like eat a bowl of cereal, then we'll have like some cookies and some juice and some ice cream, and it just becomes a mess. So the fact that we just become this weird like monster just so randomly, we just transform into this like creature, and it's like a normal thing for us, I find to be really weird. This is number 5, it is the last one, which is having favorite places on our bodies to poke/bleed from. Yes, I do have a favorite place on my body that I enjoy to bleed from, and that would be this middle finger on my left hand. That is my favorite place to poke myself and to get blood out of. I also enjoy the ring finger on this hand. I don't like any of the fingers on my right hand because it's hard for me to use my left hand to milk the blood out. Again, that whole sentence sounds weird, but probably to any diabetics it sounds normal. And I also have favorite places that I like to get poked in. So not just for testing my sugar, but for getting insulin. My insulin pump system, I wear it on usually my hips or my tummy area. So I don't mind when I have a needle being stabbed into those areas because I'm so used to it. I hate it on my arms, I hate it on my legs, anywhere else. So it's just weird that we have certain places on our body that we prefer to feel pain, or that we don't mind feeling pain on, or bleeding from really. Also, if you have an insulin pump, you will notice that you sometimes do get bruising and scarring and stuff like that. So you kind of have to be picky about where you put all your devices because sometimes you don't want people to see your bruises. And for me, that's why I kind of keep it on my hip somewhere where no one would ever see it. So basically, diabetics are just super weird people. We have to be in order to survive, so I don't mind it, but when I wake up in the morning and I realize all these weird things I'm doing, I think to myself, it's weird that I'm the only person in my household that does really any of the things on this list. I'm the only person. I know other people out there have diabetes, but just in my own circle of my life, amongst my family, my closest friends, I'm the only one. So when I do these things that appear to be normal for me, just realizing that they're actually kind of weird is just something I could think about forever. So that is basically why I did this video today. If you watched this video all the way through, thank you for watching. I hope you can relate to some of this. If you have anything else that you want to add to this list that you think is weird that you do as a diabetic, leave it in the comment section below. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. I love you guys, I love your support, and I will see you guys soon.